So during this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use the computer version of Explain Everything. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to show you how to get to that website. It's very simple. If you just go to any web browser and type in explaineverything.com, that's where it's going to take you. So this is the home page. If you're signing in for the first time, you're going to go ahead and either hit the Get Started button right here or the Get Started button right here. If you have previously signed in or created an account, which they do provide a 30-day free trial, you can go ahead and come up and just hit the sign in button, which will take you to where you can enter your username and your password, and then you go ahead and hit sign in. Then it's going to take you back to this page. With some of them, they will say a get started down here, which will take you over to where the home page is that you've seen in the handout. But if not, you can come over and hit your account button, and then if you go to your cloud projects, this is where you are going to be creating all of your projects here. So from here, you're just going to come over and hit this new project. We're going to create a new project. The screen that it brings up right here is going to be your project screen where you're going to be working for. Right now it's a pretty blank canvas, but depending on what you decide to put in it, you can actually go ahead and insert a lot of things in there. So I'm going to run through the buttons or the design tools really quickly so that you understand what they can be used for, and so that you are ready to create your own project you've got going on. So biggest thing here, you are going to go ahead and this is the hand tool. This allows you to select whatever you put into your design space. And this one will automatically stay selected until you choose something else, and it is kind of the default one to be selected. Next one we have right here is this plus sign. This is going to be your insert tool. It is going to open up and have a few different things that you can insert. If you choose here, this does open up your webcam and will allow you to enter or insert a picture that you take right there off of your webcam. A few other ones we've got here is you can hit your existing image or your video, which takes you, and you can choose whatever image you want off of your computer. And then it takes you to this screen where it allows you to manipulate the photo just a little bit. This is the rotate button, so if you hit this, it is going to rotate your picture 90 degrees. This button allows you to crop your picture, so say I don't want all of their hands in my picture, I can just grab it down and crop it as tight as I want. Then if I hit apply, that's the picture that is going to pop up. Then once I'm done, I can go ahead and hit done. And then I can drag it wherever I want on my screen. The other thing that I can insert here is going to be a file. So if I show you, like I've got a PDF, it only lets you upload PDFs in this format. So this is my handout that I created for Explain Everything. I'm going to go ahead and insert that. It will go back to the hand project or the hand tool, and it allows me to drag these around however I want to display them. So if I leave those right there, next tool that I have is going to be the writing tool. So let me move these pictures so you can see kind of what I'm looking. Right here is the writing tool. If you come over here, it does let you choose the color of the writing tool. This button right here allows you to choose the thickness. So say we're going to do that one. Say I want to write in red. This one you do have to use your mouse, so you can come over and just use your mouse to write whatever you want to write. So that leaves that there. Back over here to our design tool, we do have the highlighter button. This allows you to highlight things. Again, you can choose the thickness, a color. So if I come over here to like my document and said, oh, I think that this is really important, this important note right here, so I'm going to highlight it in yellow. I can just drag right over the top of that and draw some attention to that important note that is in the handout. Next one is the erase button. So you've got a couple different options here. You can choose the size of your eraser. Say I came back and said, oh, this important note isn't very important. And go ahead and come over here and use couple different tools to be able to erase whatever I drew on there. Next one is the shape tool. A couple different things with this one. You can put in a shape here, or it does let you choose the border width. If you click this button, it does let you choose the shape. So say I wanted to insert an arrow and I wanted to do it in red. Okay, I can come over here and do my arrow. And that'll kind of show you what that is. The text tool lets you choose what kind of text you want to insert. It will give you a bunch of different types. If you scroll down, you can see a few different types that you've got going on there. You can put a border around them. You can do them in bold, italics. You can choose the color, the opacity, everything like that, the fill, all of that from the text tool. And this tool is going to be your delete tool. So if I say, oh, I want to delete one of these handouts, I can come over here and select them and hit that red X, and then it goes away. Same thing, I can go ahead and just select whatever I want to delete. Then my last tool is going to be my inspector tool. This allows me to edit different things that I have selected. So if I come over here and I want to arrange, bring forward, send forward, if I have things layered on top of each other, to edit, I can duplicate, copy, I can flip, or I can set it as my background. There's a few different things that you can do there. The lock allows you to lock things so that they don't get changed. A few other tools that I'm going to show you here is you are going to be using this magnifier tool if you want. It allows you to zoom in, allows you to zoom out, but if you want to go back to just the normal, you can just go ahead and hit that reset. Since this is an interactive presentation, you are able to insert new slides. So if you come over here, this gives you a good visual of what your slides look like. If you hit edit, you can drag them around and change. If you want to add slides, you can come over here and add slides that you've got there. Or the other option too is you can hit this plus button, which does add more slides that way as well. So you can see now I've got 3 slides instead of just the 2. And then I can use these toggle buttons to toggle between my screens. Okay, or you can duplicate screens. So you can see, and then maybe I wanted to come over here and draw with my highlighter again. Those are all things I can do there. This button allows you to go full screen. So it does take you full screen, but if you want to use that, you can. Biggest thing here is to create your video and your voiceover while you're doing your interactive video. You are going to have to use a screencast and just flip through your screens like you were down there. And then you will be uploading your screencast to YouTube and submitting that as part of your assignment. If you come in, do something on your presentation, decide that you want to step out for a second, you can hit this projects button. It'll ask you if you're going to close your project. If you want to save it and close, you just hit save. We can title it. We're going to title it like sample presentation. And then it uploads. You can change who can view here if you want, but that is up to you. Once it's 100% uploaded, you'll go ahead and just hit done. Takes you back to the original page, and then if you want to go back in and edit, you can come down here and hit this edit button. It'll tell you the details, or if you choose, you can delete that as well. So that is how to use Explain Everything, the computer version.